I'm Luke, and for the past 2 days, I've been foraging wild berries, pack rafting on a beautiful lake, and camping with wolves. Hey, wolf! You're gonna love this one, so stay tuned. Hello, everybody. My plan today was to do a bit of a triathlon, hike, bike, raft, but the universe had somewhat other plans. About 80 kilometers into my gravel road drive, I hit a closed road with no signage prior. We're switching it up a little bit. We're gonna hike into this lake, over, do a little rafting down the river, hike back out. That's our plan. I don't know if I've ever heard hawks being this vocal. Well, we're bushwhacking through some new growth here because my map sort of misled me. Have some very, very early low bush raspberries here. Really pretty. Looks pretty choppy. But that over there looks absolutely prime for camping. Gosh, that's just a beautiful campsite. Just a fine view. Look at that. Well, I'm gonna throw a couple lines in just to see if anybody's out there and active. I'm noticing a lot of these little red runners on the ground, and what those are is strawberries, and it's just starting to be the right season for them, so I'm thinking that maybe I'll have a look through this little meadow of them here. Just the tiniest little strawberry. It's probably not all that ripe yet, but let's give it a go. It's good. It's nice. Tastes good. Super important for safety when you're in bear country is to hang your food. So I'm gonna get that out of the way. And all you need is a long line and a rock to toss it up into a well-positioned branch. The best rock for it is sort of like an hourglass shape. You can tie it around in that center nook of the rock, and then it's not gonna come undone very easily. That's a pretty good bear hang. You're supposed to have it 15 feet in the air, 5 feet away from anything that a bear can climb, and then 3 feet down from the branch that it's hanging from. So I reckon that is pretty safe. The wind's still blowing pretty strong this way on the lake. Wouldn't be the most fun thing to go paddle out and then fish and then keep having to paddle myself back out. I've taken everything out of my pack except my paddling gear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hoof it over to that side and then blow up my raft and let the wind carry me all the way back over here while I'm casting some lines. The trail gets pretty marshy looking here, so I think I'll just jet in right about here. One of the best features of this thing is this zipper. It's completely airtight, which means anything that you don't need can go inside the raft, and you don't need to keep it out on the surface of the boat. Well, that's our camp over there. We've kind of just been blown along quite nicely by the wind. Not so productive, but very relaxing. Well, that was good fun. We got some real gourmet happening tonight. This is a meal that I dehydrated myself at home. Got mashed potatoes, and then we've got some meat and gravy. Gonna make ourselves up some shepherd's pie. Should be so good. All right, here's the grub. Whew. Okay. All right then. Wow, look at that. It don't look perfect, but it looks real tasty. Got that shepherd's pie. That tastes incredible. The texture is a little crunchy still. That's fine by me. I don't mind. A little bit of dressing on it, maybe. The lake's calmed down a lot, and now it looks like there's a little muskrat swimming by me. Cute. That was an absolutely delicious meal. We gotta tinker a little bit with how I rehydrate it, but super satisfying. Really good stuff. I'm gonna get my tent set up and get everything about as packed as I can get it for now, so that tomorrow morning I can get out of here as quick as possible and get on the road, because we have many kilometers to cover tomorrow. Got a lot of hiking and a lot of rafting, so we're gonna have to be out of here early. It's a beautiful night. It's been a wonderful day, but I'm calling it here. We're gonna be up real early in the morning, doing a long hike, 26 kilometers total, and 6 kilometers paddling. So, gotta be up real early and out of here, and it's gonna be a good one. So I'll see you then. Hi! Hey, Wolf! You going to see your buddy? He's talking to his buddies a couple valleys over, I think. I'm not huge on the fact that he's not leaving after I let him know I'm here. But wolves are usually not a problem for people. Oh, well, that was a pretty crazy night. Oh, there were wolves howling the whole time. Super cool to hear. A little stressful. And there were beavers all night working around, right all around my tent. Splooshing, gnawing. I actually slept pretty good though. We're getting going pretty much immediately this morning. So we just got a couple little chewy bars for breakfast. And off we go. Now it seems that we're actually on some kind of logging road. This is where they would have ditched it out when deactivating it. Oh yeah, strawberries are popping off over here. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Those are so good. Look at that. Beautiful. Dang, that's good. The best thing about wild strawberries is that you get to eat a lot of dirt when you eat them. Well, we're right and truly off the trail and just romping into the wilderness here. This last bit of the trail is unmarked. The info online claims that you can connect this trail with the river that I'm heading to, but there doesn't seem to be anything notable here. Oh my God. The bushwhacking has not been easy. Not at all. So, my guidebook was lying to me. Oh, pretty little grouse. This is what I've been hiking. Oh, it's been a hellish bushwhack. About an hour and a half. The bushwhacking's been tough enough that I think I'm ready to just walk down the creek. We love taking the scenic route. Really pretty. I do need to find out where this trail is though. I passed the marker where it was supposed to start at, and there was no trail. Let's hope it exists. This is crazy. The topsoil in this whole forest has just been replaced from the floods this year. No vegetation, it's just silt. It makes it very difficult to tell if I'm following the trail that I want to follow. Yeah. A little sandy toad there for you. Get going, Toad. I don't want to cook you. Well, I'm feeling pretty dang beat. If I can't locate this trail that's supposed to go up and down the North Saskatchewan River, I can't really put my boat in because I need to be able to walk up and down in case something happens to the raft, and depending on where I want to take out, I need to be able to move along the river. So I'll have another little look for that trail after lunch. But if I can't find it, then we've just got to hoof it back, which is tough. Got some carbonara here. I was beginning to feel a little heat stricken, so I just took my clothes off and jumped in the creek. That will solve that issue very quickly. I feel zippy. I feel like I just shotgunned a Red Bull. Okay, let's get out of here. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit of straight line bushwhacking left to do before we get to the nice roadways. Get that out the way, and we can enjoy our nice, calm road walks from then on. Oh my God. This actually looks like it could be a two-track. That's the nicest thing I've seen in a while. It's quite a pretty walk now. My legs kind of feel horrible. Oh, look at that. There's a big old bull. What a pretty little baby. There's some proof of that gang that was making the noises last night. Pretty cool to see. Ooh. Well, I gotta tell you, I am tired after that one. And I'm grateful to be getting myself sat down. Pretty sweet adventure. A little too intense for me this time, I think, but there'll be many more. Subscribe now if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.